I'm Tracy Young, and this year I will be directing Molière's The Imaginary Invalid, and I'll also be making a new adaptation with my co-adapter Oded Gross. Last season, Oded and I created a new adaptation of Carlo Goldoni's The Servant of Two Masters, and The Servant of Two Masters is one of the classic Italian commedia plays. This year we'll be doing also a play that derives from the commedia, but it's the French commedia world that was created by Molière. The play is about an affluent man, which is derived from the commedia archetype of a pantalone, who was a character in last year's Servant of Two Masters. He's a man who's a rich man who is respected in the community, but also because of his wealth, there are a lot of people who would like to take advantage of his money, including his wife when the play opens, and also the doctors in the community, because this man, whose name is Argonne, believes himself to be deathly ill with any number of maladies and diseases. What's really happening is that these illnesses are more psychological than actual, but he believes that he needs constant care of doctors, physicians, apothecaries, people who will happy to prescribe expensive and difficult remedies for any number of maladies. And so what's going on in the play is throughout, when the play opens, this man believes himself to be very ill, and the people in his life who truly love him, he has 2 daughters, and he has a brother, and the head maidservant in his household, who also in no way believes him to be truly sick, are trying to sort of pull him out of his sick mind, if you will, before he's completely ruined by the doctors and people who are trying to take advantage of him. So that's the main thing that's happening in the play. Truly, the thing that we're trying to look at in this play is how the power of the mind, and the power of, in a way, you can become what you think you are. What you think you are is, in many ways, what you end up being. So if you believe yourself to be sick, if you believe yourself to be incapacitated, if you believe yourself to be lesser than in some way, often that's what you reflect to the world, and then that's what the world ends up reflecting back to you. So our adaptation is more about, as opposed to sort of really getting into how doctors are evil or anything like that, which of course there are many wonderful doctors, and also, but doctors are in a position of power. Should you allow them to take advantage, and should they want to take advantage of you, that can happen. So we're mainly interested in sort of the psyche of this man who believes himself to be sick, and the consequences that come from him thinking that, and him looking to go on a journey that helps him to reconnect with his own empowerment, his own self-direction, and his own healthy state of mind. I also think that ultimately this play is like any great play, Shakespeare or otherwise. I think it endures because at its heart it's about love, and it's about what love has to, the obstacles that love often needs to overcome, and that love of oneself, love of others, love of your community is something that is a constant. It's something that we all strive for, and it's something that we often find ourselves challenged by or falling short of. I think that the characters in this play, in particular the invalid himself, but also everyone, has their own foibles, obstacles, bad decisions, weaknesses of character and body that try to divert them from the ultimate goal of being able to love fully themselves and others. And so that's the story of the play. The battle between all the obstacles to love and love itself is something that each character wrestles with in their own journey in the play. And I think it's exciting to watch. I think, of course, it's an eternal journey. And I think that's why these plays endure. I think that's why we still care about Molière, even though he was writing in a completely different time. And so, of course, I think that that's a wonderful thing to explore in the theater. In addition, I think it's going to be a really fun time. I think that audiences of all ages will find something to enjoy in it. Molière is a little bit edgier, a little bit more cantankerous in his writing than the Italian commedia writers like Goldoni, but still joyful. And that's why I gravitate towards it. That's why I was excited to work on this piece. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.